Entrepreneur. This is Mark Newsom, Mr. Marketing. Welcome to this special presentation entitled How to Use Low-Cost, High-Powered Customer Service to Create at Least 25% More Long-Term Business, Part 2. Introducing 3 more incredibly simple ways, entrepreneur, to grow your business by at least 25% in the next 6 months or less. Ladies and gentlemen, the following 3 additional proven strategies will enable any savvy entrepreneur such as yourself to quickly and easily increase your market share, and you can do it for literally pennies on the dollar. Plus, you can help other local, non-competing, struggling small business owners and or service providers inexpensively become more successful as well, and that's always a win-win strategy. Now, just to quickly recap, ladies and gentlemen, as you recall from part 1, I strategically go about trying to grow my business by helping local real estate investment club members and or small business owner club members reduce their costs, remain viable, and at the same time, hopefully grow my business in the process. Now, as you recall in part 1, here's what we said. Any members in good standing that did one of the 5 following things that we're going to lay out in just a second, they would receive my 50-page special report. And as you recall, it's entitled The 10 Most Common Marketing Mistakes Small Business Owners Make and How to Correct Them. This would be their free bonus gift, and it's a $29.95 value. And recall now, instead of using my report, just place your report, whatever it is, in the same position as mine and substitute my special report for yours. Maybe it's your CD, maybe it's your special report, maybe it's your audio program, maybe it's a discount coupon that you create specifically for that particular group, but you use it in lieu of what I'm doing to get to the same place. So remember, if they paid their annual dues, any members in good standing paid their annual dues, and they did so by either credit card or money order, guess what? They received my free gift, in this case the report, or your special gift. Anytime they brought a new first-time visitor with them to any of the monthly meetings, they qualified to receive the report. Anytime they actually referred a new member, they got the report. Anytime they bought any type of paid advertisement in the monthly newsletter, and they did so by paying either by credit card or money order. Remember, the emphasis about the credit card and money order is so that we could help reduce their problem with bounce checks. And finally, number 5, any of the people, the members in good standing that led in any of those aforementioned categories at the end of the year, they got the free special report too. Now, with that said, moving forward, let's take a look at these 3 incredibly powerful additional strategies that you can utilize to inexpensively grow your business under the radar, out-promote your major competitors for pennies on the dollar, and help out other local small business owners and or service providers. Here's strategy number 1. Ladies and gentlemen, go out and find some local, non-competing, of course, small business owners that do any type of telemarketing. And here's what you do. Arrange for them to offer one of your best market-tested, and that's key, low entry level products or services, and offer it on the back end of one of their paid transactions as a special free bonus. An upsell bonus, if you will, for spending a few more dollars or upgrading to a slightly more expensive product or service. In fact, there's an entirely different strategy you're going to learn about in part 3 that really knocks this out of the park. But just to be crystal clear here so you know what we're saying, let's say a company uses telemarketing and they just sold a product or service. They now come back and say, Mr. or Mrs. Prospect, or customer in this case, would you like to buy some other product that's relevant now at a an extreme discount in exchange for spending a few more dollars? So that company makes a few more dollars on the sale, and you get exposed to a new potential customer or client for pennies on the dollar. This is incredibly powerful. Not 1 in 1,000 of your major competitors are doing an entrepreneur. That's why you should be doing it. Here's number 2. Find some local non-competing companies or service providers that have outside sales reps. And if these sales reps use telemarketing to set their appointments, or if they have a telephone sales crew that sets the appointment, or if they simply go door to door, here's what you do, entrepreneur. Offer one of your best market-tested, low entry-level products or services as a free bonus inducement gift to the potential business owner just for setting the appointment. So, for example, here's what you would say. Mr. or Mrs. Prospect, in exchange for, let's say your presentation is going to take 30 minutes. In exchange for 30 minutes of your valuable time, you'll get these special gifts, and they'll be digital. In other words, there's nothing for these people to package or anything. You'll get these free bonus gifts valued at $97, whether we do business or not. Now, ladies and gentlemen, put yourself in the position of a business owner who, you're throughout the day, you're incredibly busy, you're trying to do all these things, you're constantly being bombarded, or in this case your gatekeeper is, by people trying to sit down with you to take 15, 30 minutes, 45 minutes of your time. If you decided to spend time with anybody, would you rather just sit down and listen to their proposition, or somebody coming through the door saying, hey, whether we do business or not, you're going to be $97 or $147 ahead because I'm going to give you these free digital products or services? And again, it would be something relevant, like a CPA, or in my case, I'm showing small business owners and service providers how to better market their products and services so they get that free bonus gift. Which one of those offers to you is more appealing? Bingo. This is an incredibly powerful strategy. It's under the radar. Your competitors aren't doing it. You could simply knock it out of the park, increase your market share for pennies on the dollar, and get direct access to new future potential customer and repeat customers and or clients for pennies on the dollar. That's why you should be doing it. And finally, here's strategy number 3, ladies and gentlemen. Find yourself a local non-competing company and or companies or service providers that periodically hold their own in-house free drawings and offer one of your best market-tested low front-end products or services as a powerful secondary gift. Let me give you an example. Let's say a local printer here that I know. In other words, you don't go to the Kinko's or the Staples, these large franchise outfits. You start with the mom and pop. Maybe you meet these people at one of these business meetings, and you do a little business with them. You invest a little money, and then you say to them, hey, have you ever thought about giving a free drawing, and that way you can build your list? They might already be doing this, so in which case you say, well, in this case, here's what I like to do. I'll finance a free drawing. You hold it for 90 days, and what you're going to offer is $50 worth of printing for the next 6 months. So in other words, it's going to cost you $300 or whatever you can afford. So they put this fishbowl out there, put a big giant sign, and at the end of 90 days, they got all these people who got their business card in the bowl. They pick out one of the winners, and what they do is send an email back to everybody else that entered, or if they want to send a postcard out, and it simply says, congratulations. Thank you for entering our free drawing on such and such and such and such a date. Unfortunately, you were not the grand prize winner. However, you have won 2 incredibly valuable secondary gifts. And the one gift would be a discount to the printer for so much off, for buying so much printing, and this free digital gift, in this case, my special report. Ladies and gentlemen, you start doing these 3 simple things, and within the next 6 months or less, entrepreneur, with a little testing, a little tweaking, you're going to easily add an additional 25% more gross profit to your bottom line, guaranteed. So on that note, for those of you who want to discover how to add an additional 25% more gross profit to your bottom line and do so in the next 90 days or less without adding new customers or clients, then entrepreneur, you know what you need to do. Grab that free 9-page special report, and you can get it at youcanmarketonlinenow.com/sales. This is Mark Newsom, Mr. Marketing. Looking forward to being with you again next time on the Marketing Minute.